Okay. So yesterday we did monohybrid crosses. With a monohybrid cross means we are only crossing for one thing. Today we're going to be doing a dihybrid cross. Dihybrid crosses are ones where we are crossing for more than one trait. Sometimes our traits are linked. Like eye color and hair color are often linked. Like that's why we see like dark hair and dark eyes being such a common feature. Certain traits are just linked, meaning they're more likely to be inherited together. So that's what we're looking at. Like, so with a dihybrid cross, we're looking at two traits being inherited together. So we have to do this a little bit different. In garden peas, tall vine is dominant over short vine, and round pea pod is dominant over wrinkled pea pod. Cross a homozygous tall pea plant, a homozygous tall round pea plant with a homozygous short wrinkled pea plant. So homozygous tall, round, and homozygous short wrinkled. So homozygous means that they are the same. So that would be a big T, and round is big R, with a wrinkled short plant. So that's little t, and little r. Now this one is different than what we did before, okay? With this one, we need to figure out what is called our gametes. Gametes are your sperm cells and egg cells. We have multiple things that can be passed on here and multiple things that can be passed on together. So we need to work this out a little bit before we fill that in, okay? So what we have to do is we have to realize we have big T, big R. This T could pair with this R and be passed on. So one of our cells could be big T, big R. Our other one could be big T, big R. This pairs with those. This pairs with those. So we have 4 possible combinations that they could pass on. For the other one, we have little t, and little r. There are also 4 combinations that this one could pass on in its cells. Little t, little r, little t with little r, little t with little r, and little t with little r. So these are our possible combinations, okay? So now we're going to set that up on our chart. When you look at this, there are 16 squares. So now we have gone from a 4 square to a 16 square Punnett square. We're going to put these ones across the top and these ones down the side. So we're going to put little t, little r, little t, little r, little t, little r, little t, little r. These ones down the side. Big T, big R, big T, big R, big T, big R, big T, big R. Okay? Now remember when we did the eye color and the hair color for our babies? This is what it looked like, right? So mom got to pass on 2 genes for eye color and 2 genes for hair color, right? So it's something like that. And what we took and did then was we brought the letters back together, right? So we're going to do that again. We're going to bring this over. So it's big T, little t, big R, little r. Okay? Bring the big T over, little t down, big R over, little r over. Big T, little t, big R, little r. Big T, little t, big R, little r. And honestly, in this one, what are all of these boxes going to be? Nope, look, big T, because we're crossing, it's all the same, right? So they're all going to be big T, little t, big R, little r. So the only genotypes we are going to get is big T, big R, little r. And what's that going to give me? What's my plant going to be? Is it going to be tall or short? My plant going to be tall or short? Tall. Tall, very good. And what are the seeds going to be, round or wrinkled? Round, because we have R being dominant, so they will be round. Okay? So the genotype of the homogeneous tall pea plant is big T, big R, little r. The genotype of the homologous short pea plant is little t, little r, little r. Yep. Now, I will help you figure out what you're going to put across here and down here, but then I want you guys to work these next couple out on your own, okay? And the way we do this, so like here, what we would do if they ask you to count, instead of doing percentages, we would say that like this is 16 out of 16 are tall and round, okay? You're just going to count how many they are and put it over 16. So in this case, 16 out of 16 are tall and round. In garden peas, tall vine is dominant over short vine. Yellow seed is dominant over green seed. Cross a heterozygous tall, so that means big T, little t, yellow seed plants, and yellow is recessive, so two small y's, with a heterozygous big T, little t, tall, yellow seed plant. Okay? So the genotypes of the parents are both big T, little y, little y. Okay? So let's figure out our seeds. So our sperm and egg cell. We're going to have 4 for each of these. 4 from mom, 4 from dad. So big T with little y, big T with little y, little t with little y, little t with little y. Now, since they're the same, we're going to have the same over here. Okay? Now you're going to take those and you're going to set them up here. Big T, little y, big T, little y, little t, little y, little t, little y. Big T, little y, big T, little y, little t, little y, little t, little y. So here I'm going to have big T, little y, little y. Okay? I want you to try to work these out. I will be around to help you, okay? So obviously we know one genotype we could put down over here is big T, little y, little y. I want you guys to go ahead and try to work those out, okay? Okay.